Well, did we ruffle some feathers last week? We're going to revisit that point last week about the chest fly fallacy, and I'm going to show you how to apply again some muscle physiology to show how you can actually train your upper chest without an incline bench.
It's cool, young Reese.
Shoulder here, all these fibers, get active. What's up, guys? Jeff Cavalier, ATHLEAN-X.com, and as I pointed out here, yes, we did ruffle some feathers last week when I kind of addressed the chest fly. Now, I think we got a little bit off track. Some people thinking that I said that the chest fly didn't work the chest. That's not what I said. Guys, what I said was that people do the chest fly exercise because they're going after that additional stretch that you get on the bottom portion of the move that allows you to get a greater contraction of the chest. That's the argument people make for doing the chest fly. I showed you that it absolutely has no merit. Now, I'm going to revisit that here in a second, but you got to remember here, guys, ATHLEAN-X is about applying actual science behind what we do. Now, I'm a physical therapist. This is what I've studied for my entire life. So there's no weekend training course that I'm trying to pass on my information that I learned over the last 3 days to help you guys get bigger, to help you guys get in better shape. This is a lifetime full of work, and that's what I'm trying to do, is put this to you. Now, guys, maybe you're not going to be comfortable with every single thing I say. And maybe it is going to fly in the face of what people accept as fact. But when you apply real science to it, it doesn't stand up, it doesn't hold up. If you want to hear everything you want to hear, there's other channels for that on YouTube, guys. Here at ATHLEAN-X, we're talking about how to build muscle and get in the best shape of your life. And again, I see guys mentioning guys like Ronnie Coleman and Dorian Yates. I'll tell you what, guys. If you think that those guys built their bodies doing just chest flies and it didn't involve anything like a $50,000 a month supply of something else, then you're probably mistaken. We don't do that here with ATHLEAN-X. We're about building bodies the natural way and building guys to be better athletes, stronger and functional, not just looking like a big bag of meat up on the stage. So now, here's what we're talking about again with that chest fly. What I was showing you was, yes, you guys are talking about feeling contraction at the top of the movement. That's because what the chest does is it adducts the arm, meaning it brings the arm across the chest. Okay, so you're getting that squeeze on the chest. My argument is you do not get an extra stretch on the chest muscle, the chest alone, by going into this position for a fly or in the regular bottom position of a bench press. You don't. There is no extra stretch given based upon the physiology that allows the chest to be stretched more out here. Again, you stretch that other muscle that we talked about last week. In this position, with this much weight, could tear a chest muscle. It's not worth it. So how do we get the benefit of the adduction at the top? Simple. We do our regular bench press with dumbbells. Here, we bring them up and we turn them and squeeze them together. So now I've got the benefit of the adduction of a fly. It's the end of the fly movement without having to put myself in that position way out here that I don't like. So maximum stretch in the chest right here, up in the middle. All right, so that solves that. And again, guys, like I said, you may find what you want to hear other places, but I'm recommending that that's not always the best advice. All right, so now the next thing we want to do is address how do we do the upper chest on a flat bench, because a lot of guys don't have an incline bench in their house or at their disposal, but they still want to train their upper chest. So here we're going to go back to the physiology. I'm going to show you how. The chest that has fibers called the clavicular part of the pec major, and basically the fibers run from right up under your clavicle and they run down in this direction. Okay, so what it will do is actually flex the arm. And you can see that as I flex the shoulder here, all these fibers get activated. So how can we flex the arm more in doing a flat bench? we have to reverse our grip. So we come down here, dumbbells face me. My hands are facing me directly. That will be facing you, right here facing me. And I keep my elbows in tight to my side. So the second benefit of this exercise is you're going to get some tricep recruitment too. But as I come up, watch what happens to the arm. And you'll see from the camera angle here, come around the side a little bit, as this arm comes up, it's coming up and backwards, and you can see that I just flexed the shoulder. Okay, I'm here, as I come up, it's coming up and backwards to a point where it's straight up over me. So again, if I were to sit up, it's the same movement if I were to go here to here. It's just that I'm laying down, so I'm going from here to here. Alright? So the way this looks, you want to stay nice and slow, in control, palms facing you. You're going to come up, push up, right up over your chest. And you'll see those upper fibers of the chest are really activated right up top. Okay, watch. So I'm down in here, right down to my sides. As I come up, I'm going to push up just like that. And you can see how much those have to engage and be activated. Again, down, up, squeeze it, up to the top. And again, we still have that adduction that I showed you, the dumbbells coming together at the top of the movement that we had the other day, here from the other exercise. So just like that. So having that in that position forces the arm to not just come out, because if we're out here, we're not getting that flexion of the shoulder. We're only getting the adduction across the body. But if we're in here, we're going to get some of that flexion in and tie it up together. So, guys, like I said before, at ATHLEAN-X, it's about creating strong, lean, athletic muscle. This is not about becoming a bloated bodybuilder. It's not about looking puffy. It's about being functional, being able to take the muscle that you gain, take it out to whatever it is you do. Whether you're a weekend warrior or whether you're a guy that competes on the field in real competition, like the pro athletes I work with, that's about excelling in what you do. And that's what ATHLEAN-X is all about. And if you haven't, guys, already, you want to become part of this movement, if you want to be Team Athlean, we got spots for you. Head over to ATHLEAN-X.com right now. Grab the ATHLEAN-X training program. Get yourself in the best shape of your life. Become the most functional athlete, the inner athlete that you've got inside of you. Be the best that you can be, guys. I'll be back here again next week. More stuff, more videos. I appreciate all you guys who like the science behind this and enjoy what it is that I'm bringing to you each and every week. Again, I'll see you guys on Team Athlean, and I'll see you back here in about 7 days.
It's cool, young Reese.